Good morning, it's Nadine Honeybone here, and a little bit more today on the Worthiness Project. Now, today I was on Facebook, as I often am, and I was challenged a bit today by a post of a very lovely friend put up. Now, on Saturday, I'm going to an award ceremony, which I'm very honoured to be nominated for the Inspiring Woman in the Community Award. And of course, there's a lot of lovely friends and lovely damsels in success who hosting it are getting very excited about the event. And the post this morning was, how are we preparing ourselves? You know, how are we looking after doing our nails, doing our hair, who's going to the hairdressers, and all the other things that we do to pamper ourselves and make ourselves look good for the night. This really challenged me, because I am a bit of a lastminute.com sort of person when it comes to preparing for these things, and my answer was, well, I'll pack a bag and I'll get some petrol in the car and that'll be my preparations. And I really struggled to wonder why I didn't want to do the things that some of the others were doing, which are absolutely fine and perfect for them, but I was struggling to understand why I wasn't putting as a priority my own self-care and my own pampering, if you like, to go and have my nails done, to go and have my hair done and stuff. That really challenged me, and it got me to tears at some point as to why am I not putting a high priority on those things for me, and is this to do with some self-worth and how that reflects in my self-worth of myself. But then again, I remembered a very lovely piece of writing, a piece of writing that I read many years ago, and it always comes to mind when I think about these things, and I'd like to share that with you now. It's called Beautiful Woman. At age 3, she looks at herself and she sees a queen. At age 8, she looks at herself and she sees herself as Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. At age 15, she looks at herself and she sees herself as fat or pimples or ugly, or, Mum, I can't go to school looking like this. At age 20, she looks at herself and sees too fat, too thin, too short, too tall, too straight, too curly, but decides she's going to go out anyway. At age 30, she looks at herself and sees too fat, too thin, too short, too tall, too straight, too curly, but decides she doesn't have time to fix it, and she goes out anyway. At age 40, she looks at herself and sees too fat, too thin, too short, too tall, too straight, too curly, but says, at least I'm clean, and goes out anyway. At age 50, she looks at herself and sees, I am, and goes out wherever she wants to go. At age 60, she looks at herself and reminds herself of all the people she can't even see themselves in the mirror anymore. She goes out and conquers the world. At age 70, she looks at herself and sees wisdom, laughter and ability, and goes out and enjoys life. At age 80, she doesn't bother to look. She just puts on a purple hat and goes out to have fun with the world. Maybe we should all grab that purple hat just a little earlier. In celebration of a beautiful woman everywhere, I hope you take something from this lovely piece of writing that has remained with me for a long time since I first started it. And maybe I won't be wearing a purple hat on Saturday night, but that is exactly what inspires me, just to go as who I am. So thank you for listening, and I hope you get something from that. And if you'd like to leave a comment, that would be awesome. Thanks very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.